Then, 1852, Henry Giffard had a steam-powered airship.
Ooh.
It was 1852. He traveled almost 17 miles. 17 miles from Paris to Trapeze, moving about 6 miles per hour.
So is that why?
So how long did it take him to get there? 3 hours to go 17 miles? That's right.
So, wait, you're telling me he went 17 miles?
17 miles.
In
1852.
1852. Okay. That's just, why did they not count that?
That's because that I assume that was some sort of like helium blimp or something like that. It was steam powered, but it was probably not heavier than air.
Okay.
So maybe the steam was lifting it up. But this is all the way back in, 1852. Now we're, 50 years before the Wright brothers.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive time difference and time jump. Like what?
But he could only control it when the wind was calm. If it was windy, he'd probably just end up doing donuts in the sky.
Donuts in the sky.
Doing donuts in the sky, 1852. You just look up. You've never seen anything in the air except a bird, and you see a giant airship just doing circles.
Think about just being somebody walking and you just see that and you're just like, but we talk about donuts now, doing donuts with vehicles. I think they could have done a donut with a horse.
Done a donut with a horse? Yeah, you can train a donut. You can train a horse to do a donut. I mean, like drift, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've played video games where you can drift on a horse with a horse.
Well, that's a video game.
I think that the mechanics look sound. All right, it looks like the all you got to do is have the back legs not going as fast as the front, and they can kick it out.
Okay.
So if you can make it drift, you can make it do a donut. Horses.
Donuts in the sky, 1852.
1852. People were, but obviously that's not ideal. This guy was trying to go places.
Yeah.
He was a busy man. He had to get from Paris to Trapeze in 3 hours, 17 miles. That's terrible. Honestly, that's so slow. I assume that you could walk it faster than that. How fast do people walk?
17 miles?
How fast can you run? 9 miles an hour?
I don't know off the top of my
I feel
head.
like it's like 8 or 9. It's pretty like not too bad, not too fast.
I think I ran 4 or 5 miles today, and it took me about 45 minutes. Maybe I'm probably wrong.
That seems wildly inaccurate, Cody.
Inaccurate.
If you can run that fast, you need to be signing up for 5K races, and I'll be betting money on you because that seems really
the fastest 5K is like 15 something. I think.
What is that? 2.5 miles?
3.1.
3.1.
I learned this recently.
These darn Europeans and their kilometers.
Or like we're the only ones that use miles and feet and
it's not my
like
fault. It's the American school system for teaching me, the imperial system, and I don't, it's frustrating. But
every time somebody asks that from a different country, I'm just like, look, this is how we do it. I don't know. It's kind of like how they do weird stuff in other countries.
Apparently, America did adopt the metric system. Not that long ago. I think it was like 30 years ago.
Really?
They officially adopted the metric system, but nobody changed. Everybody still uses the imperial.
Sounds like some stubborn American thing to do, and I think they use it a lot in laboratories, and scientists do. They use the metric system.
Yeah, because it's apparently way easier to use. I mean, I understand the metric system, but yeah. I know that it is easier to use. So it is funny that we don't seem to use that in air travel or space travel. They always talk about miles and
they do. They use kilometers.
Astronomical units.
Astronomical units.
Yes.
And stuff like that. So
okay.
I mean,
but an astronomical unit is just how far we are away from the sun, right?
Right.
So you can measure that with miles or kilometers, but I guess it's whoever's looking at it.
Yeah.